been a advisor for 10 years, started my own practice, Citadel Financial Planning, just about 3 years ago. And shortly after starting the firm, we added Holistiplan to our tech stack at the end of 2022. It's given me confidence just to be able to act on recommendations, to really kind of push back on clients if they're just feeling a little overwhelmed or don't quite understand. Helps me, hey, this is worth us digging into. This is worth us having an extra conversation and making sure that you understand, because I can show them right then and there, option A or option B. Gives us a lot more weight behind getting a client to take action. I'd also say, just with how often things change, it can be very confusing sometimes, or overwhelming, just to make sure that you're doing the right strategies, the right information. For example, when the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act came out, it took me literally years to really figure out how to best utilize those strategies, how to optimize somebody's income. Whereas I feel ready and confident to jump right into the OBBB that just passed and immediately go through all of my clients' plans that we had set earlier in the year, make whatever adjustments, and take advantage of the new opportunities. And it's a very different feeling, just being able to jump right in and know exactly what moves we need to make. The industry has changed so much in the last 5 to 10 years that I've been in it, and we all do investment management. That's kind of par for the course these days. That part has gotten easier, less time consuming, I would say, just as technology and tools have gotten better. Most advisors do retirement planning to one degree or another, but bringing the tax planning into both of those other pieces has really taken our services and our practice to a whole new level. The retirement scenarios, the retirement tools that we have are incredibly powerful. Really maps everything out. We get into granular detail, showing them, hey, if everything stayed as it was, where are we tracking? And 9 times out of 10, that unveils a lot of problems, opportunities. So that gives us the why. That gets a client to say, oh, wow, I can see I'm going to pay $1 million of taxes over the rest of my life. So then we're able to pair that now with Holistiplan and say, this is the how. This is how exactly we're going to implement X, Y, and Z strategies to help solve that problem 20 years down the road. And really, it's easy to say, oh, we should do Roth conversions. Okay, well, how much? And when? And what's exactly how much income they're going to have, and how much room till the next threshold? It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get those numbers correct. And so we have a practice of building a plan at the beginning of the year, checking it multiple times throughout the year, and then triple checking everything at the end of the year. So it really gives us a lot of touch points with our clients, gives us a lot of value add, to where they know that we're on top of all of their different, questions and pieces, and looking for opportunities for them, on a daily basis. And I would also just say it's been extremely interesting to me how integral the tax planning conversation is in all of the other conversations. It impacts their yearly income, withholdings, contributions, that stuff that we normally talk about. But I do a lot of cash management for my clients. They don't have a savings account. I'm their savings account. And so if we're going to have a big tax bill, we need to have that built into our plan. Their retirement plan, obviously, their investment strategy. They've got a large non-qual account. I am the one generating their dividends and interest income. I need to make sure that is in line with their tax plan. I mean, just all of the different pieces, the estate planning, insurance planning, personal finance, it is integrated into every single other piece that I'm working on with a client. Yeah, it's just I felt like before I was doing as much tax planning, most of the other points that we work on with clients, they don't have immediate impact or immediate visibility to the value add that we're bringing. If I'm bringing on a new investment management client, it's really going to take multiple years for them to figure out or decide if I've done a good job for them or not. If we build them a retirement plan, it's going to be many years before those types of things really come into play. Insurance, estate planning, all of those things are way off into the future. And so it can be difficult, especially bring on a new client, big new client. They've never had an advisor before, and now they're paying you tens of thousands of dollars a year to manage their investment, manage their plan. And so being able to go to them immediately, day one, and say, this is what your last few years of taxes have looked like. Here's a couple of new ideas. Let's make an impact right now. That really lets me provide a value add day one and every year in between. They don't have to take my word on it. I'm doing things for them that other advisors just don't do. Reviewing their pay stubs, diving into their business books, like in order to get those good, accurate projections. And so, yeah, your retirement plan is way out in the future, but here's the things we're doing today to really make an impact, not just putting money away, but moving things around and taking advantage of opportunities as they present themselves.